अस्सलाम वालेकुम गौर शाही मरहबा तमाम मुहिबानी गौर शाही की खिदमत में आप मुलाज़ा फरमा रही हैं ALRA टीवी की खुसूसी नशिया जिसमें नुमाइंदा गौर शाही सैयद यूनुस AlGohar कुछ देर बाद जल्द अफरोज़ होने वाले हैं। उनसे कबल सैयदना इमाम मेहदी सरकार गौर शाही की बारगाह में नजराने अक़ीदत पेश करने की साथ हासिल करेंगे। मेरे साथ हम नवाई मेरे जवान गौहर शामिल हैं और गिटार के मेरे साथ दे रहे हैं महद गौहर। उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है, मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है। संभल जा लड़खड़ाने से अभी वादा निभाना है। संभल जा लड़खड़ाने से वादा निभाना है। न हो मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है। नशा ज़ुल्मत कहे जालिम को इसमें गर्क रहने दो। नशा ज़ुल्मत कहे जालिम को इसमें गर्क रहने दो। नशा ज़ुल्मत कहे जालिम को इसमें गर्क रहने दो। हमें गौहर जलाना है, हमें बेदार दिल में शम्मे गौहर जलाना है। न हो मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है। जुदाई का कहर उस है जो खाली हो। जुदाई का कहर उस दिल पे आता है जो खाली हो। जुदाई का कहर उस दिल पे आता है जो खाली हो। तुझे गौहर इस खानाए दिल में समाना है। तुझे महरूफ गौहर इस खानाए दिल में समाना है। न हो मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है। हिजर में जलवाए गौहर सहारा दिल को देता है।
हिजर में जलवाए गौहर सहारा दिल को देता है।
हिजर में जलवाए गौहर सहारा दिल को देता है।
इसी जलवाए गौहर को तुम्हें दिल में बसाना है। इसी जलवाए गौहर को तुम्हें दिल में बसाना है। न हो मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है।
दिले गौहर से जो पेवस्ता है वो दिल नशे मन है।
दिले गौहर से जो पेवस्ता है वो दिल नशे मन है।
दिले गौहर से जो पेवस्ता है वो दिल नशे मन है।
इसी दिल पर समझ रखो गौहर का आशियाना है। इसी दिल पर समझ रखो गौहर का आशियाना है। न हो मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है।
क़यामे झूसाए गौहर दिले साबित दलीले हुब।
क़यामे झूसाए गौहर दिले साबित दलीले हुब।
क़यामे झूसाए गौहर दिले साबित दलीले हुब।
ज़मी गौहर दलीले इश्क बस रूह का ठिकाना है। ज़मी गौहर दलीले इश्क बस रूह का ठिकाना है। न हो मायूस उम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है।
गौहर शाही से क्या गौहर के जिस्म नूरी से भला क्या निस्बत रिश्ता।
गौहर के जिस्म नूरी से भला क्या निस्बत रिश्ता।
गौहर के जिस्म नूरी से भला क्या निस्बत रिश्ता।
गौहर के जिस्म नूरी से भला क्या निस्बत रिश्ता।
इधर कैसा
बिसर क्यों कर वहाँ सूरत बहाना है। इधर कैसा बिसर क्यों कर वहाँ सूरत बहाना है। न हो मायूस पुरुम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है।
वो जिसमें गौहरी मिसले गुलाबे चमन वहदत है।
वो जिसमें गौहर मिसले गुलाबे चमन वहदत है।
वो जिसमें गौहरी मिसले गुलाबे चमन वहदत है।
वो रूहे अहमदी का जिस्म गौहर में समाना है। वो रूहे अहमदी का जिस्म गौहर में समाना है। न हो मायूस पुरुम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है।
वो जिसमें मरमरी नाजुक तरीन नज़लाला गुल है।
वो जिसमें मरमरी नाजुक तरीन नज़लाला गुल है।
वो जिसमें मरमरी नाजुक तरीन नज़लाला गुल है। वो
शजरे नूर की कोपल से निकला एक फसाना है। वो शजरे नूर की कोपल से निकला एक फसाना है। न हो मायूस पुरुम्मीद रहे गौहर को आना है।
वो जिसमें अंबरी मकतूबे असमाए इलाही है।
वो जिसमें अंबरी मकतूबे असमाए इलाही है।
वो जिसमें अंबरी मकतूबे असमाए इलाही है।
वजूद नूर से मामूर है नूरी तराना है। वजूद नूर से मामूर
लेकिन जिसमें गौहर पर नहीं मौकूफ हक उनका,
लेकिन जिसमें गौहर पर नहीं मौकूफ हक उनका,
लेकिन जिसमें गौहर पर नहीं मौकूफ हक उनका, वजूदे रियाज की सूरत अलग जो माशुकाना है, वजूदे रियाज की सूरत
अलग जो माशुकाना है,
मायूस पुर उम्मीद रहे
आना है, वो मायूस पुर उम्मीद रहे गौहर को पाना है।
अदाए इक्तिसाबे इश्क़ अल्लाह एक वसफ़ उनका,
अदाए इक्तिसाबे इश्क़ अल्लाह एक वसफ़ उनका,
अदाए इक्तिसाबे इश्क़ अल्लाह एक वसफ़ उनका, लेकिन इश्क़ ज़ाती की अदा भी दिल बराना है, लेकिन इश्क़ ज़ाती की अदा भी
दिल बराना है,
न हो मायूस पुर उम्मीद गौहर को आना है। गौहर शाही मरहबा। नाज़रीन मोहतरम, इस महफिल के लिंक को अपने दोस्त अहबाब के साथ शेयर करते हुए महफिल में शरीक होने का बिला ताख़ीर दरख्वास्त गुज़ार हूँ नुमाइंदे गौहर शाही सैयद यूनुस अलगौहर की बारगाह में कि वो अपने बयान से हम तमाम को मुस्तफ़ीज़ फरमाएं। मुलाहिज़ा फरमाएं नुमाइंदे गौहर शाही सैयद यूनुस
Gohar Shahi Marhum. I'm going to share with you some important points about spirituality, especially about divine love, God's love. And at some point, we would invite Swamiji to uh, start Bhagavad Gita study. We'll be very happy. One thing about divine love, God's love, is very important, that it should not be expressed. All the Sufis have, emphasized on this point, not to express not to verbalize. And in cheap language, do not make a claim that you love God. In the early days, when I became a student of Sarkar Gohar Shahi, this was the topic in the inner circle, that we should not express our feelings in public. This used to be discussed in the inner circle in a different way. In our Pakistani culture, we spoke in riddles. So they used to say, do not make claims. Dawe mat karo. Do not make claims that you love God. And it wasn't explained why one must not express his love for God. No reason was given. Now, do not forget, this was topic in the inner circle, which will not mean that it was coming from Sarkar. It used to be discussed in the inner circle. Number one, do not make claims that you love God, which I translate as we should not express our love for God, right? Later, after many, many years, I was once traveling with Sarkar Gohar Shahi, and we were flying to Johannesburg, South Africa. So we had an overnight stay in Nairobi, Kenya, and we were going into the hotel, and Sarkar said to me, "Go put your stuff in your room and come back after 10 minutes." So Sarkar was alone. And Sarkar discussed so many things with me. And in that meeting, the Lord said to me that one should not express his love for God. Why? Because God takes it very serious. And God understands that this guy who is expressing his love is now content with whatever amount of love he has been granted, and he doesn't wish for more love. That is God's understanding. Therefore, the safest way in spirituality is to keep your mouth shut. Do not express your love. Do not publicize that you love God this much. Or you can do this for God, you can do that for God. Most of our people are no lesser than a chatterbox. But then there is a proverb, empty vessels make louder noise. right? Now, Sarkar said, do not express your love for God. And the reason is, when you express your love for God, God will understand that you are content with whatever love you now have, and you do not wish to increase in love any further. Number two, the moment you express your love for God, God will decide to test you. Okay, now that you love me, let me test you. And when He tests somebody, you are supposed to sacrifice in order to preserve the love that you publicized. Something which you love from this phenomenal world the most. Therefore, the best policy as a Sufi is to accumulate whatever love you have for God in your heart. Accumulate it, right? Do not put a banner every time you open your mouth and you say, I love God, I love God. Or in your case, I love Sarkar, I love Sarkar, I love Sarkar. Because remember, Sarkar Gohar Shahi has been very explicit about verbalizing your feelings of love. In Sarkar's book, Sarkar has explained it very clearly that one who verbalizes his love for God by word of mouth is a hypocrite, because the place of love is the heart, not the tongue. Now, in our culture, back home in India and Pakistan, love has always been misinterpreted, and its expressions are also misinterpreted. Somebody like Steve is quiet and he doesn't express his love. Indians and Pakistanis will think he doesn't love. Right? Indians and Pakistanis and Bangladeshis will think, this guy is so quiet. He doesn't say anything. So they will assume that he doesn't love God. And those who blow their own trumpet every day, they consider themselves to be, ahead of everybody else in loving God. Because in our culture, we think if we are saying we love somebody, this is love. But that's not the case. If you love God and your heart is filled with God's love, and then in that scenario, when you already have God's love in the heart and you verbalize God's love, your heart will start to decrease in God's love. Even those who do have God's love in the heart. So a Sufi is very strongly advised against verbalizing God's love in any expression. The only expression of love allowed in Sufism is to exercise your devotion and dedication, and your honesty should come through your efforts that you will make in order to bring more and more human beings in the fold of divine love. So, like yesterday I said, we will be doing some kind of ministerial grooming. This is first step. What is step number 1? Preserving, if there is any, love of God in the heart. Preserve God's love in the heart. Do not express it in words. The only expression a Sufi is allowed to manifest his most hidden love for God in the heart is through devotion, dedication, and determination. If you are devoted to the dear Lord, it doesn't mean you're sitting 24 hours a day at his doorstep. And in our countries like India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, our vocabulary is very tricky. You know, Murshid ke dar ko nahi chhodna. You know, our vocabulary back home in our countries, we will never, keep a distance from a guide's doorsteps. Doorsteps. Literally doorsteps. They would want to sit at the doorsteps even if they have no love. But doorsteps are important. Like every now and then, people who live in Canada, America, and other places, especially Pakistan, let me remind myself, most of this bullshit comes from our own country. People from Pakistan and India, every single bloody day, they say, "Aapki qadmon mein aana hai. We want to come to your feet."
Okay, I found this on the web for how do you cook shimana. Check it out.
Charnon mein bitha le. This is our vocabulary, isn't it, Swamiji? We want to come to your feet. In our culture, many, many, many more things are just confined to expression, not the original feeling of love. Do you get my point? We have to say something really sweet. For example, if it is Ghafoor Bhai's feet, we will simply say paon. If somebody is holy, we cannot say paon. Qadam-e Mubarak. Vocabulary. Sweet words. I mean, it's common. If you're using big words, it doesn't mean you really love somebody. it can only establish one fact, that you're just being poetical, using fancy words, sweet words. And number two, in order to show respect, you must stand like this. This is not respect. Respect is here. In 1993, when Sarkar came to England, Sarkar arrived at London Heathrow, 17th of July, 1993. I was standing like this. We walked few steps with Sarkar, and Sarkar said, "What are you doing? What's that? Come on, don't make a scene. People will laugh at me. Don't do that." Next day, I did the same thing again. Sarkar got really angry. Don't do. Sarkar said, "If you have any respect, keep it in the heart. Why do you want to make fun of me?" And then on one occasion, we were coming to England with Sarkar, and Azam Bhai was with me on the flight. So myself, Azam, Sarkar. I don't know whether we were coming to England or we were going somewhere else. But Azam was on the flight. And what happened? After the lunch was served on the flight, Azam went to everybody in the plane and said, "My Murshid is sitting there. You can take zikr. Come." And then he came to Sarkar. "Sarkar, there are 10 people. They want to take zikr." Sarkar got upset. Sarkar said, "Don't you think they will think, oh, I'm sitting here and sending you there, and so that we can make money? Don't do that. There is a time and place for everything. There is a time and place for everything, isn't it?" Sarkar is in the aeroplane. Sarkar didn't like it. For example, Brother Steve is in the kitchen, right? And then you bring somebody, tell him about zikr. That will be absolutely, out of context, because he's in the kitchen. He's cooking food. I mean, he can't change his mind from fish biryani, chicken biryani to zikr khalb. No. So this attitude is not good. Keep it in the heart. Nobody is going to stop you from love. You can go to any length in love, but keep it in the heart. Don't verbalize it, because when you verbalize it, see, if you suffer from some loss, somebody has died in your family, you're in a shock and you're really sad. In our countries, people encourage such people to cry. Cry, cry. रो लो थोड़ा सा, गम हल्का हो जाएगा. Please cry. And if somebody's father or mother or somebody has died very close, and he or she is not crying, everybody comes, oh, Cry. Why? Because if he or she doesn't cry, and if he or she takes it really serious, then they will lose their brains, right? Similarly, when you have love in the heart and you talk about it, you're actually using up the the energies of love. You need to preserve it. Act normal. Do you understand my point? Act normal. So point number one, when we have love in the heart, we are not going to express it. If you are in front of God, you can express it to God. Why do you express it to somebody else? Agree, Brother Steve? Because some feelings are so delicate, you know, that you cannot share it with anybody else. You must only share it with whomsoever it may concern. Like in your bedroom, you know, you are alone with your wife and you spend some intimate time. Do you share that with anybody? No, you don't. Why? It's between you and your partner. In a similar way, your love for God shouldn't be talk of the town. You shouldn't be, talking about this love every time you open your mouth and you verbalize love. You're only, decreasing in love when you verbalize it. I hope you understand my point. No matter how great you are, only God knows how great you are. I do not know how great you are, and I will never know how great you are. So don't tell me. Right? Brother Steve, do you agree? How great you are should be a secret between you and God. I don't want to know it. I hope you understand. Number one, how great you are should be a secret between you and God. But this is very unreal. Ask me why. Because nobody knows how great he or she can be. Only God is great. A Sufi is a symbol of humility. A Sufi is a symbol of humility. Very down to earth. Number two, a Sufi gains expertise in controlling his emotions. A Sufi, in other words, is very well trained in emotional intelligence, which means if somebody is offending you or somebody is in disagreement with you, You do not retaliate, or you do not jump to negativity straight away. If somebody says anything wrong about us and we know this is just a false allegation, we shouldn't be bothered, because we know we don't have that negativity in us. If somebody is making a false allegation, we shouldn't be bothered. Our reaction should be very humble, calculated, shouldn't retaliate. Is that possible? If somebody doesn't like you and say it to you in your face, I don't like you, well, just give a smile, not a smirk, a smile. Okay, that's it. As a Sufi, you know what is a short-tempered person? If anything goes wrong, if anything wrong is said about him or her, they react instantly. They react instantly and they come back with, you know, full force of vengeance. How dare you? How dare you said that about me? In reality, right? In reality, if somebody says, oh, Yunus is evil, I know I am not evil. अगर लोग कहते हैं भाई यूनुस शैतान है, he is evil, and I know I'm not evil, I shouldn't be bothered. Why should I take it to my heart? दिल पे क्यों लूं मैं? I mean, he is saying Yunus is evil, and Yunus thinks, no, he is not. So what's the best option? Stay quiet. Why? If not today, tomorrow, everybody will know I am not evil. And it is better that the truth should be appreciated by people who are looking at me. I shouldn't be the claimant. What do you think, Brother Steve? खताकार समझेगी दुनिया तुझे, खताकार समझेगी दुनिया तुझे, बस इतनी भी ज्यादा सफाई ना दे. जो सफाई देता है ना, मैं जी ऐसा नहीं हूं यार, मुझे गलत समझ रहे हो तुम. Don't say that. So you should be quick in forgiving people. Forgive them. And retaliation should be zero. No retaliation. Because some people have this in their nature, that they are so bad and they have this art that they will bring out the worst of you. Right? Some people are so bad. When somebody bad is dealing with you and he hates your guts, his inner evil will want your inner evil to come to the surface. This is why Keeping company of somebody is a very critical issue. You must not keep company. The bad company is really dangerous. Bad company. You keep company, a bad company, and soon you'll find yourself all showered in that dirt. And you deal with a bad person, evil person, and he or she will want to bring the inner evil out of you. But a Sufi has all good inside. When you see bad people as a Sufi, like the bad one want to bring the worst out of you, a Sufi should bring the best out of them by being so polite. What do you think? By being humble, polite, humble. Compel them to be good. When every time they're negative about you and your reaction is positive, you don't hate them. You either ignore what bad they do to you or you forgive them. And every time they do something bad to you, your reaction is always positive and you still look at them with love and forgiveness. Time will come when you will bring the best out of them. They will feel compelled to be good in you, in your company. When you're good, Sufi, anybody bad comes and sit next to you, he will be enveloped in your good presence, and he or she will feel compelled to be good. Do you understand that point? Even if somebody disagrees with what you say, what you preach, you can have a dialogue. Explain to them what the point is, but do it in a very, calculated way with suitable words. Make sure you just explain. You don't vent your anger out on them. Because sometimes when somebody says something wrong and we're supposed to explain to them that this is not wrong, rather than explaining to them the truth, we're just venting our anger on them. And we're thinking we're defending the truth. Most of the time, we're not defending the truth. We're just expressing our anger under the label of explanation. I hope you understand. So if somebody says something wrong, you should always explain to them what the truth is, but make sure you explain it to them. Just explanation. In a very polite way. Should be well behaved when you're explaining, rather than, returning with vengeance. How dare you? No. Just explain. If they don't buy it, Don't worry, wait for another customer. Simple as that. Tell me, do you understand that? Don't just nod your head. You think this is good? Because sometimes, some people, they're not Sufi. Commoners, they're not Sufi. So they don't know mannerism, they don't know how to talk. So they ask you questions in anger, and they may appear to be very blasphemous to you, right? But you're a Sufi. You should always return with compassion and love, no matter how harsh their language is. You should always clung to politeness, and you must exhibit decency in your words. You have to be decent because you're Sufi. A Sufi always forgives. A Sufi never takes a revenge. Never. He forgives everybody. What do you think? Somebody is being blasphemous to you or to your Lord. Do you think you return with more anger and vengeance? Will it solve the problem? You're actually, fueling him to be more blasphemous. When somebody is using a very harsh language, your first step should be to calm him down with politeness. Calm him down with politeness. Use good words. Okay, my friend, let's talk about this. Okay, what is the issue? Let's talk about it, right? We're not enemies. You want to ask me a question and I am supposed to answer you. All right. So be very gentle. And I know sometimes you are emotionally charged up. Sometimes you're emotionally charged up, and in that moment, if you bump into somebody who is surrounded by negativity and he uses a very harsh language, and you're already emotionally charged up, there will be a clash. And in that clash, you will forget who you are. This is why a Sufi must remain vigilant at all times. کبھی کبھی ہم جو ہے وہ جذباتی ہوتے ہیں بھید بھاؤ میں. اس وقت جو ہے ہم کنٹرول نہیں کر سکتے ہیں. کسی نے اگر ہم کو غصے سے بات کی، ہم نے ایک مارا، اینٹ کا جواب پتھر سے دیا، ٹٹ فور ٹیٹ. Islam tells us an eye for an eye. Islam tells us an eye for an eye, tit for tat. But the question is, does Islam represent Allah totally? No. کیا دین اسلام کاملاً اللہ کی ذات کی نمائندگی کرتا ہے؟ اگر دین اسلام کاملاً اللہ کی ذات کی نمائندگی کرتا ہے تو پھر عیسیٰ علیہ السلام کا دین کون سے اللہ کی نمائندگی کرتا ہے؟ جس میں ایک تھپڑ کوئی یہاں مارے تو یہ گال بھی آگے کر دو. یہ نوشن غلط ہے. अगर आप ये समझते हैं कि आपका दीन मुकम्मल तौर पर रब की नुमाइंदगी करता है, जो कुछ आपके दीन में है बस वही रब का किरदार है, तो ये गलत है। नो रिलीजन कैन टोटली represent the essence and character of God. If Islam, you think, represents the character of God, then tell me, did religion of Jesus also represent character of God? In Islam, an eye for an eye. In Christianity, if somebody smack you on your right cheek, turn over the left one too. This is another manifestation of God. What Islam tells you is one manifestation of God. What Judaism will tell you is another manifestation of God, one characteristic of God. What Hinduism will tell you is just one aspect of God's character. There is not one single religion which will depict in this world the entire personality and characteristics of God. From the religion of Islam, tit for tat, an eye for an eye, is exclusive to those who practice the law of Sharia. But Sufis who practice the path that leads one to God do not practice this. They practice love. They do not practice an eye for an eye. Number one, Islam says that an eye for an eye. But did Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam practice it? No. So as a Sufi, you will go beyond this law of Sharia. The law of Sharia will allow you to have an eye against an eye. But Sufism will take you more beyond this uh, realm of law. A Sufi will always forgive and forget. A Sufi will love entire humanity and will teach entire humanity how to love God. So from now, even among you, when somebody is being nasty, horrible, somebody is booing you or bullying you, the most you should do is to stop keeping company of such a man. Don't use your mouth. Don't show anger. Right or wrong. Do not be too quick in using your most used weapon, your anger. Keep your anger very well armed. Right? Take an armor of love and forgiveness and put the sword of your anger in the armor of love. Anger is not good. Ask me why. You show anger, it will beget more anger. I am a little angry, maybe somebody is in front of me is Anwar. He will be more angry. Right? And then Anwar meets Ghafoor. Allahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. Though expressions of anger are different. But the anger will keep mounting. You know, I ignited Anwar, he exhibited more anger. And he ignited Ghafoor. Ghafoor exhibited even more anger. And then, as the ill luck would have it, he bumped into Nadeem. As the ill luck would have it. And he would not even calculate the length and measurement of his anger. So anger will only beget anger. When somebody is angry, you're supposed to diffuse that anger. Though sometimes, when somebody is angry, sometimes I forget I'm Sufi. I also show anger. But that's not, immediately. Most of the time, I take it really, I take it easy. But when somebody is really persistent, then, I have seen it myself. I have exhibited anger. But the good thing is that I am not very quick. It takes me time. Like some people, as they see a woman, they're instantly turned on. Some people take ages, like Swamiji. In a similar way, anger. When somebody is angry, treat it with love so that you can diffuse it straight away. Some people are genuinely angry. And when we say some people are genuinely angry, it means they're angry for a reason. Something is going wrong. They're stopping them, but still they don't stop. And this is why they're angry. So this is a genuine anger. Always respect a genuine anger. Keep quiet. Why we must respect a genuine anger? Because there is a reason behind it. Are you listening to me carefully? What did I last say? Respect. Respect genuine anger. What is genuine anger? When somebody, having been told many times not to do that thing, and that somebody is still doing the same thing again and again, and then you get angry, this is genuine anger. So you must respect genuine anger. How do you respect it? Keep quiet. Keep quiet is the best policy. But some people, they take sides, and what happens then? If somebody is genuinely angry, and there are some people who will come and say, yeah, he is like that. So what are you doing? You're igniting, they're adding fuel to anger. You're making him more angry. So respect genuine anger by keeping quiet and calming that person down. Number 2, whenever you are angry, please make sure are you angry for a reason, and then are you angry for a right reason or a wrong reason? If you are angry for a wrong reason and it is only adding fuel to your lower self and its arrogance, then stay put. Calm down. Do not go any further. Go home, take a shower. So when you get angry, think about it. Are you angry for a wrong reason or a right reason? If you're angry for a right reason, calm down and find another way of explaining yourself. I hope you understand my point. I mean, nobody wants to show anger because anger is a reaction, unpleasant reaction to something bad. Anger itself is not bad emotion, right? But then again, if you're angry for a wrong reason, then it's really bad. Now, whether you're angry for a right reason or wrong reason, anger is not good for your health. It's not good for your physical health. It's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your spiritual health. So calm yourself down. If you're angry, leave the place. Right? So if somebody is talking ill of our mission, right? They call us with bad names. Don't return with anger. It is not going to serve the purpose. Not by showing anger in return, you will convince that guy to believe in what you believe. Do you understand that? These are few points, and I'm going to discuss this with panel. I will be part of the panel. But now I'm going to invite Swamiji. We're going to have this 30 minutes Gita study. کھڑے ہو کے آ جائیں. آپ تھک جائیں گے. چیئر منگا لیں. اچھا.
आज 5076 साल पहले जो बात इस पृथ्वी पर जो की गई थी श्रीमद् भगवत गीता के रूप में, वो बात आज रिपीट हो रही है. ये यूनिवर्सल प्लेटफॉर्म के जरिए से ये बहुत बड़ा, मेरे लिए बहुत दिल को खुश करने वाली बात है कि यही प्लेटफॉर्म आज फिर से वो कृष्ण बन रहा है. ये अलरा टीवी के जरिए से प्यारे दुनिया वालों को यही एपिसोड रिपीट हो रहा है. जो 5076 साल पहले जो कृष्ण ने उसके प्यारे शिष्य अर्जुन को सुनाया था. तो ये जो बात है, पहले तो श्रीमद् भगवत गीता का अर्थ बताता हूं कि वो क्या है. श्री यानी श्रेष्ठ, सबसे श्रेष्ठ. भगवत यानी के गॉडली व्यू, गॉडली ओपिनियन, गॉडली टॉक. श्रीमद् भगवत गीता का मतलब है ये जो शरीर के अंदर जो चल रही है जो प्रक्रिया, उसके बारे में अपने शिष्य को बताकर जो नेगेटिव फोर्स शरीर में जो काम कर रही थी अर्जुन के शरीर में, वहां से बाहर निकालकर पॉजिटिव फोर्स पर पहुंचाने की जो बात जो कहने जा रहा था, वही बात श्रीमद् भगवत गीता में कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को सुनाई थी. और वहां 2 शब्द बताया गया कि ये बात में एक कुरुक्षेत्र मैं सुना रहा हूं। ये शरीर में दो क्षेत्र है। कुरुक्षेत्र जो है वो शरीर के नीचे वाला क्षेत्र को कुरुक्षेत्र कहा जाता है, जहां नेगेटिव फोर्स काम करती है, जो डेविल का राज चल रहा है, जो इविल काम कर रहा है, उसको कुरुक्षेत्र कहा गया था। और ऊपर वाला जो क्षेत्र है वो धर्म क्षेत्र कहा गया था। धर्म क्षेत्र यानी के ऊपर वाला क्षेत्र। और यहां 5 पांडव को दिखाया गया। ये 5 पांडव का यहां स्थान है, ऊपर वाले धर्म क्षेत्र में और नीचे वाले क्षेत्र में, यानी के ये जो कुरुक्षेत्र कहा गया, कनिष्ठ क्षेत्र। कुरुक्षेत्र का मतलब है कनिष्ठ क्षेत्र, जहां नेगेटिव काम और फोर्स चल रहा है। तो ये धर्म क्षेत्र, कुरुक्षेत्र की जो आपस में जो डेविल, इविल्स एंड पॉजिटिव फोर्स का जो लगातार जब से ये सृष्टि सर्जन किया है तब से ये चला आ रहा है। और ये गीता यानी कि नारीवाचक शब्द इसलिए वहां रखा है कि ह्यूमन बॉडी का इशारा है। काया, शरीर, काया, ये नेगेटिव यानी कि गीता का ये शरीर के पर इशारा है कि यहाँ ये भगवत गीता देखनी है, सुननी है, समझनी है। तो ये बात ये शरीर के पर है, 2 फोर्स के पर है। उसमें लोगों को समझ में आए इसीलिए थोड़ा 2 किंगडम बताया गया। 5 पांडव का पिताजी का राज्य बताया गया, पांडव का राज्य, और उसके सामने धृतराष्ट्र जो पांडव का भाई था, धृतराष्ट्र, उसको एक राजा के रूप में दिखाया गया। ये 2 किंगडम है। ये शरीर में भी 2 किंगडम है। एक सात्विक किंगडम है जो जहां अच्छा काम चल रहा है, और दूसरी जगह पे जो नेगेटिव काम चल रहा है, जो धृतराष्ट्र का राज्य है वो नीचे वाला है, ऊपर वाला जो है धर्म क्षेत्र है, यानी के पांडव पुत्र का राज्य है। तो दोनों के बीच में ये जो धृतराष्ट्र का पुत्र जो था दुर्योधन बताया गया। दुर्योधन यानी के उसके पास जो पावर आया, जो धन आया, उसका दुरुपयोग करने लगा, उसको दुर्योधन कहा गया समझने के लिए। नामकरण भी ऐसा रखा गया कि लोगों को जल्दी समझ में आए। तो ये दुर्योधन ने ऐसा सोचा कि पांडव मेरे जो भाई जो भतीजे हैं उसको मेरे को कुछ नहीं देना है, सब मैं ही उपयोग करूंगा। तो पांडवों की बहुत परीक्षा की गई। उसको वनवास में कई सालों तक घूमना पड़ा, द्रौपदी के साथ, उसकी पत्नी के साथ, 5 पांडवों ने, उसकी माँ कुंती, सबको जंगलों में कहीं भी, जैसे रामायण में राम को जैसे वनवास कर दिया, उस वैसा ही इसको भी भुगतना पड़ा। ये इशारा है, ये ऑलमाइटी सुप्रीम जो पावर है, जो गॉड है, जो अल्लाह है, उसका इशारा है कि इस कदम पे, स्पिरिचुअलिटी पे कोई भी चलेगा, इसको ये परीक्षा आनी है। ये मेरे प्यारे अर्जुन, तेरे पर ये परीक्षा मैंने जो बीतती हुई देखी है, और आप सत्य के रास्ते पे थे, इसलिए मुझे आपसे प्यार हुआ है। और हे मेरा शिष्य अर्जुन, तू मेरा सखा है, मुझे प्यार करने वाला है, तू सच्चाई पे रास्ते पे चलता आ रहा, तकलीफें उठी, इसीलिए आज मैं प्यार से तेरे को एक ऐसी बात सुनाने जा रहा हूं जो दुनिया के सब शिष्य लोगों के लागू होगा। और ये जो मुरीद, सब शिष्यों के लिए जो ये लागू होगा, जो अपने गुरु के जरिए से सीखने को मिलेगा। तो कृष्ण भगवान ने मुर्शिद का स्थान पसंद किया, वो मुर्शिद बने, गुरु बने, और शिष्य अर्जुन को सामने रखा और संवाद हुआ कुरुक्षेत्र के मैदान में। यानी कि ये शरीर में ही बीच में जहां लोअर सेल्फ है, वहां 5 गोला वाला जो हॉर्स वाला रथ कृष्ण ने धारण किया। इसका इशारा क्या है कि कृष्ण इतना नॉलेज योगेश्वर था, फिर भी उन्होंने भी मानव शरीर धारण करना पड़ा।
उफ।
5 तत्वों रूपी, 5 तत्वों, पृथ्वी, जल, तेज, वायु, आकाश से बना मनुष्य शरीर रूपी 5 घोड़ा का रूपक, यानी वो रथ धारण करके कृष्ण अंदर बैठ के वो ऑलमाइटी सुप्रीम सोल जो क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो है, गॉड है, उन्होंने उसको आदेश दिया कि तू तेरा मुर्शिद को, तेरा शिष्य को ये संदेशा दे कि जो संदेशा आने वाले समय में सदियों तक, जब तक ये दुनिया रहेगी, तब ये संदेशा हर एक को लागू होगा। जो
भगवान जो है,
हाँ जी,
भगवान मानव रूप ले सकता है।
जी जी जी, मानव के रूप, हृदय में आके बात कर सकता है।
हाय हाय हाय।
भगवान ऑल माइटी क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो है, जो उससे ऊपर कोई नहीं है।
वाह।
हमारी ये अपने जो सत्संग चल रहा है, अपना जो काम चल रहा है, वो इमाम मेहदी गौर शाही जो है, अंतिम सोर्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो है, वो भी यूनुस अलगोहर के हृदय में आके मुर्शिद बनाकर अपने मुरीदों को जो ज्ञान दे रहा है। यही एपिसोड जो है ना, वो कुरुक्षेत्र के मैदान में कृष्ण ने सुनाया था अपने शिष्य अर्जुन को। यही एपिसोड यहाँ रिपीट हो रहा है, यही, उसमें कोई बदलाव, कोई फेर नहीं है। ये मैं समझ रहा हूँ, फीलिंग कर रहा हूँ पिछले 1.5 महीने से। तो ये क्रिएटर ऑफ द गॉड जो है, वो अपने ऐसा जो महान जो आत्मा बन जाता है, कहीं परीक्षाओं में से तपता धपता सर्वस्व समर्पित कर देने वाला कोई भी मनुष्य जब तैयार होगा, तो उसके हृदय में आके वो ऑलमाइटी सुप्रीम गॉड जो क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, अंतिम सोर्स, उससे ऊपर कोई नहीं है, वो कृपा करके उसके हृदय में आके ये ज्ञान देता है दुनिया वाले की भलाई के लिए, अपने मुर्शिदों को। तो यही एपिसोड ये वहां अर्जुन के सामने सुनाया। तो अर्जुन फिर ये कहते हैं कि हे मेरे गुरु महाराज, मुझे ऐसी जगह पे रथ लाके खड़ा करो ताकि मैं सामने वाली सेना को देख सकूं कि कौन कौन आए हैं मेरे सामने।
वाह वाह।
फिर उसके गुरुजी ने उसका रथ यानी कि खुद अपना शरीर लेके प्यार से अर्जुन को लेके बीच में खड़ा रखता है कि देख ले मेरे प्यारे अर्जुन, के तेरे को किसके सामने युद्ध करना है। तो वो डेविल जो 5 जो विकार है ना, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार, लस्ट, एंगर, ग्रीड, अटैचमेंट एंड ईगो, ये 5 ये महान सेनापति दिखाया अर्जुन को कि तेरे को इसके सामने युद्ध करके इसको मिटाना है, तेरे शरीर में से इसको खत्म करना है, ये डेविल को इसके सामने फाइटिंग करना है। ये बताया था कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को, दूसरी कोई बात नहीं बताई थी। सामने कोई मनुष्यधारी 18 जो 6.5 अब्ज की सेना खड़ी थी, वो तो रूपक है समझने के लिए, रूपक है, एक सिंबॉलिक है, लेकिन एक्चुअल कहानी तो ये शरीर की बात बता रहे थे कृष्ण कि तेरे को इसके साथ लड़ना है। तो उसके साथ भी कौन कौन थे? तो 5 पांडव उसके साथ थे, यानी कि जो धीरजवान है, धर्म के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, सेक्रीफाइस करने वाला है, ऐसे 5 ह्यूमन वैल्यूज का जो है मेन, जो इस स्पिरिचुअल मार्ग में जो यूजफुल जो सद्गुण है, वो सद्गुण के रूपक में अर्जुन के सेना में थे। वो सेना में वो ऊपर दिखाया। ये देखो, ये दुनिया वाले ने दुनिया जो बनाई है ना, ह्यूमन स्ट्रक्चर, ह्यूमन बॉडी भी कैसा सुंदर बनाया है। उसने ऊपर जो है सद्गुणों की दुनिया, धर्म क्षेत्र ऊपर रखा है ताकि ये सारी दुनिया को यहां से ज्ञान मिल सके। ये जो है ना, ये धर्म क्षेत्र, युधिष्ठिर को यहाँ बिठाया। दुनिया वाले सब यहाँ से ही ज्ञान प्राप्त करके परमात्मा को देख सकते हैं, अपने अल्लाह को प्राप्त कर सकते हैं, मिल सकते हैं, सब कुछ कर सकते हैं। तो ये जो है ना, इसलिए 5 धर्म क्षेत्र इधर दिखाया ऊपर वाले में। फिर आगे अर्जुन बोलता है, अर्जुन जो है ना, वो कहते हैं, अरे गुरु महाराज, ये 5 जो आप बता रहे हैं ना, उसके जरिए से तो मेरा परिवार बना, दुनिया के लोग परिवार बसाते हैं, अपना सब कुछ आनंद मंगल सब पृथ्वी पर करते हैं, तो इसको मैं कैसे मारूंगा? इसको मैं नहीं मार सकता। मेरा शरीर कांपने लगा है, मैं मोहित बन चुका, मैं उसको नहीं मारूंगा क्योंकि इससे तो सारी दुनिया चलती है, मैं लस्ट को कैसे मार सकता हूँ? मैं अटैचमेंट, हमारे प्यारे बच्चों को मैं, हम प्यार करते हैं, परिवार में कितना आनंद होता है, तो ये इसको मैं कैसे मारूं? तो वो तब वो बताता है कृष्ण अपने शिष्य को प्यार से कि हे प्यारा शिष्य, आप अभी कहाँ खड़े हो? ये तो शरीर, ये तो 5 तत्व का परिवर्तनशील जो होने वाला जो है ना साधन, इसको साधन को आप अटैच प्यार करके खड़े हो। अंदर जो आत्मा जो है, अंदर जो सोल है, सच्चा खेल तो वहां खेलना है, उसके साथ खेलना है। तो आप अभी क्या ये 5 तत्व का शरीर देख रहे हो? अरे इसको तो मैं मार चुका हूं, आपको पता ही नहीं है। इसको तो मैं, ये शरीर को तो मैं खत्म कर चुका हूं। जिन शरीरों ने तेरे को बहुत परेशान किया, जंगलों में घुमाया, कहीं कहीं के बंधन में डाला और तेरी कितनी परीक्षा करी, तो ये 5 शत्रु को अभी तू आप प्यारा मान रहे, इसको तो आपको खत्म करना ही पड़ेगा। तो ये उसको समझा रहा है। फिर अर्जुन को मोह हो गया, तो वो कांपने लगा और वो जो कृष्ण के चरणों में जाके बैठ गया कि नहीं, मेरे से ये युद्ध नहीं होगा, ये डेविल को मुझे खत्म नहीं करना है, क्योंकि उससे तो सारी सृष्टि सर्जन होती है, बड़ा बड़ा हरा भरा परिवार बनता है, बच्चे बनते हैं, कारोबार चलता है, तो इसे उसको मैं कैसे मारूंगा? मुझे नहीं मारना है। फिर वो जो कृष्ण है वो अपने शिष्य को, अर्जुन को प्यार से कहते हैं कि देख भाई, सच्चा खेल तो अंदर जो सोल है ना, वो सोल को पावरफुल करने के लिए मैं तेरे को युक्ति बताऊंगा। ये तेरा सोल जो है, इसको पावरफुल कैसे किया जा सके, और सारी दुनिया जो बंधन में लाने वाली ये 5 जो डेविल है ना, वो उसको कैसे जीता जा सके, उसकी युक्तियां मैं बताने के लिए तेरे पास आया हूं अभी।
वाह वाह, क्या बात है।
और तू कौन है? अर्जुन जो है ना, वो क्षत्रिय के रूप में बाणावरी, यानी कि वो ऐसे तो यहाँ तक तो पहुंच चुका था,
तीर कमान था।
हाँ, तीसरे स्थान पे पहुंच चुका था अर्जुन। तो पहला स्थान कौन सा है? तो जो भक्ति मार्ग में हरि कीर्तन करते हैं, जो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है, जो भक्ति वाली लाइन वाला जो है ना, पहला सोल होता है। फिर इससे आगे बढ़ता है, वो सोशल सर्विस में लगता है, सारी दुनिया को अपना समाज सेवा, सारी दुनिया को अपना परिवार मानता है, वो तन मन धन का सेक्रीफाइस करता है, आनंद लेता है, वो सेकंड कैटेगरी में आता है। वो तीसरी कैटेगरी में जो आता है वो अर्जुन की कैटेगरी में आता है, जो ये डेविल को मारने के लिए अपना वो उठाता है, शस्त्र उठाता है, तो सूरवीर दिखाता है।
इसका तीसरी कैटेगरी का क्या नाम है?
उसका नाम है क्षत्रिय, यानी कि सोल्जर्स फॉर द स्पिरिचुअलिटी। सोल्जर्स फॉर द स्पिरिचुअलिटी प्राप्त करने के लिए सूरवीर बनता है, जो ताकतवर बनता है, जो हिम्मत रखता है, डेविल को खत्म करने के लिए जो तैयार हो जाता है ना, वो ऐसी हिम्मत करके आगे आता है। उसकी हिम्मत में बहुत परीक्षाएं आती है, सुंदर प्यार भरा परिवार को भी छोड़ना पड़ता है, यारों दोस्तों को भी छोड़ना पड़ता है, कारोबार, करोड़ों का कारोबार छोड़ना पड़ता है, ये सब कुछ परीक्षाएं आती है। उसके सामने जो विजय प्राप्त करने के लिए जो हिम्मतवान बनता है, उसको क्षत्रिय कहा जाता है, सोल्जर ऑफ द स्पिरिचुअलिटी कहा जाता है। तो ये तीसरी कैटेगरी में, तो ये तीसरी कैटेगरी में अर्जुन आ चुका था, और तब ये कृष्ण उसका गुरु बोलता है, अरे प्यारा शिष्य, तू भूल गया, तू तो क्षत्रिय है, तेरा धर्म अभी तीसरी कैटेगरी में चल रहा है, और आप निराश होकर कैसे ऐसे कह रहा है कि मैं डेविल को नहीं मारूंगा, डेविल यूजफुल है। अरे यार, मेरा सखा, प्यारा सखा, तेरे को तो अभी मुझे चौथी कैटेगरी में ले जाना है, यानी कि सूफी मास्टर, स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर बनाना है, और धीरे धीरे करके तेरे को तो मेरे कक्ष में बिठाना है, मेरा जैसा बना देना है। और आप अभी तू ऐसा निराशा बन के नहीं मारूंगा, डेविल को नहीं मारूंगा, ये करेगा तो कैसे चलेगा भाई?
निराश नहीं होना चाहिए,
क्योंकि उसका मुर्शिद कौन है वो समझना है। जिसका मुर्शिद पूर्ण होगा, क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जिसके हृदय में बैठा होगा,
हाय हाय हाय।
जिन्होंने सर्वस्व समर्पण कर दिया होगा, ऐसा अगर मुर्शिद किसी को मिलता है तो कुछ नहीं देखना है,
वाह वाह।
सिर्फ उसका आदेश, वो क्या कह रहा है कोई आदेश पर चलना है। यही इशारा अर्जुन को किया गया था कृष्ण ने। और फिर आगे एक दो बात करके मेरी बात आज पूरी करूंगा, क्योंकि आज 3 चैप्टर मैंने कवर किया है। पहला 3 चैप्टर करके 6 दिन में 18 चैप्टर पूरा होगा। श्रीमद् भगवत गीता 18 चैप्टर में ये अपने शिष्य को बात कही है, 18 चैप्टर में बात कही है। धीरे 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 अपने शिष्य को स्पिरिचुअलिटी में आगे ले जाने का आखी कहानी है। तो आज हमने 3 चैप्टर कवर किया है। पहला चैप्टर था अर्जुन को विषाद होता है, अर्जुन को वो नहीं युद्ध कर, डेविल के सामने डेविल को खत्म करने के लिए विषाद हो जाता है। पहला चैप्टर वहां से शुरू होता है। फिर दूसरा चैप्टर कृष्ण उसको समझाता है कि कर्म का क्या महत्व है, कर्म कर, तो डेविल को मार, मैं तेरे को मिला हूं, डेविल ने तेरे को बहुत परेशान किया है, तो कर्म करने के लिए उसका धर्म समझाने के लिए वो कर्म ज्ञान का दूसरा चैप्टर है। और तीसरा चैप्टर है कर्म योग। अभी तेरे को कर्मवीर बनना है,
वाह वाह,
तेरे को कर्मवीर बन के आगे बढ़ना है। जैसे 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 बहुत सूखी लकड़ी नहीं है, अगर इसको जलाने के लिए कोई कोशिश करेगा तो धुआं बढ़ेगा। अरे तू तो तैयार हो गया है, अरे तेरी लकड़ी जो है तू तैयार हो गया है, सिर्फ मेरी बात सुन, मैं स्पार्क करने आया हूं तेरे हृदय में, एक स्पिरिचुअलिटी का स्पार्क करने आया हूं, समझ जा तू, मेरे वचन पे चलने लग, मोह छोड़ दे, मोह छोड़ दे, मैं तेरे को बहुत आगे बढ़ाना चाहता हूं। ये प्यार से जो बात कर रहा था वो तीसरे कर्मयोग में, कर्मयोगी बनाने की बात तीसरे चैप्टर में करी है।
वाह वाह।
तो ये अर्जुन को कर्मयोगी बनाने के लिए अभी यहाँ तीसरे चैप्टर तक हम रुकते हैं, फिर आगे रोज 3-3 चैप्टर लेके 6 दिन में 18 चैप्टर पूरा होगा।
वाह वाह।
तो ये
क्या बात है,
ये पूरी बात जो है गुरु शिष्य की संवाद की बात है। यहाँ कोई मारने काटने की बात आखिर तक नहीं है। ये 700 श्लोक है श्रीमद् भगवत गीता में, एक भी श्लोक ऐसा नहीं है जहां हिंसा, पापाचार, हैटर, ये सब एक भी चैप्टर में कोई बात नहीं है। और ये जो है ये बात 5076 साल पहले जो की गई थी, यही बातें समय प्रति समय हमारे जितने भी धर्म स्थापन हुए, जितने भी मैसेंजर आए, मोजीज, लास्ट हमारा प्रोफेट मोहम्मद पैगंबर साहब आए, आदम आए, एदम आए, ये जो आए ना सब ये सब ने यही बात कही है। अपने संग में जो जो आए, जो जो शिष्य अपने संग में आए, उसको यही स्पिरिचुअलिटी बताकर उसकी आत्मा, उसकी रूह कैसे स्पिरिचुअल बन के परमात्मा जैसी बने, क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जैसी बन जाए, वही प्रयास सबने किया है। और दुनिया अच्छी तरह से चलती रहे, हार्मोनीफुल, पीसफुल चले, सबको खुशी मिले, सबको स्पिरिचुअलिटी का अवसर मिले, ये स्पिरिचुअल बनने का वातावरण मिले, अवसर मिले, इसलिए सबने प्रयास किया है। तो यही प्रयास श्रीमद् भगवत गीता में है।
अर्जुन का क्या हुआ फिर?
हाँ, अर्जुन जो है वो अर्जुन अभी और क्वेश्चन
राजी हो गया? नहीं हुआ?
नहीं, अभी तो धीरे 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 आगे बढ़ेगा, बहुत क्वेश्चन करेगा, अभी क्वेश्चन आंसर होगा। जैसे आप यहाँ, इसलिए तो मैंने किया ने, इमाम मेहदी गौर शाही का यही कुरुक्षेत्र मैदान है, यही रथ पे वो इमाम मेहदी क्रिएटर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जो है वो आपके हृदय में आके यही गीता का एपिसोड अभी वर्ल्ड के सामने रिपीट कर रहा है। क्वेश्चन आंसर, अर्जुन क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, बहुत क्वेश्चन पूछेगा उसके मुर्शिद के, गुरु जी के चरणों में जाके, फिर वो जवाब देगा। जवाब देने का तरीका अलग अलग चैप्टर में बताया है। फिर आखिर में जाके 18 चैप्टर में आखिर में जाके ये अर्जुन का मोह जो है, ये डेविल को खत्म करने का जो मोह है, जो अटैचमेंट है, वो छूटता है। 18 चैप्टर बाद, 18 दिन तक बात चली, फिर तब तक उन्होंने ये कितना पकड़ा था उन्होंने। फिर आखिर में जाके वो कहेगा कि अब करिष्ये वचनंतः, मैं अभी, हे गुरु महाराज आपका वचन के अनुसार अभी मैं करूंगा, मेरा सारा मोह टूट गया है, फिर विराट रूप दर्शन भी बीच में कराएगा, सब कुछ बातें आएगी।
क्या बात है। That was wonderful, electrifying, identical, more than electrifying. It's very nice. इकबाल बड़ा उपदेशक है। इकबाल बड़ा उपदेशक है, मन बातों में मोह लेता है। उपदेशक का तर्जुमा मुझे सिर्फ अपनी कराची की जबान में आता है, बचौदियां करने वाला। इकबाल बड़ा उपदेशक है, मन बातों में मोह लेता है, गुफ्तार का काजी बन तो गया, किरदार का काजी बन न सका। यही चीज जो है स्वामी जी बता रहे थे कि पहला जो कैटेगरी है उसमें आदमी पूजा पाठ करता है और यानी वर्शिप करता है, इबादत करता है। दूसरा जो कैटेगरी है धर्म की, उसमें आगे फिर वो समाज सेवा करता है, लोगों की खिदमत करता है, खिदमत खल्क करता है। और उसके बाद जो तीसरी कैटेगरी आएगी उसमें फिर वो आके जो इनर डेविल है उसके साथ युद्ध करेगा। जो 5 चीजें बताई हैं, यही सब कुछ सूफीज्म में है, सब कुछ यही तो है। तो हमारे अंदर सबसे बड़ी जो गलाजत है, गंदगी है अहंकार की, क्रोध की, ये तो मिटानी पड़ेगी ना, इसके बगैर तो कुछ नहीं होगा। समझ गए? बुल्ले शाह ने कहा, जदों दी मैं जोगी दी हुई, मैं विच मैं ना रह गई कोई। ये अहंकार की बात हो रही है। अब ये जो तीसरा मरहला है, तीसरी जो कैटेगरी है, ये भगवत गीता के अनुसार तज़किया नफ्स है। सही है ना? ये तज़किया नफ्स है, अपने अंदर के डेविल को मारना। और सबसे ज्यादा कठिन काम यही है, सबसे ज्यादा मुश्किल काम यही है। अब देखो, जो अर्जुन को 18 दिन हो गए गुरु के साथ डायलॉग करते हुए, शुरू शुरू में वो बड़ा घबराया हुआ था कि नहीं नहीं, ये तो सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा, जो मजा है दुनिया में, यानी परिवार है उसका, उसके साथ जो उसका यानी संबंध है, अटैचमेंट है, वो सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगी, तो दुनिया ही तबाह हो जाएगी मेरी। तो हमारा भी तो मन यही कहता है, हम सिर्फ जबान से नहीं कहते, अंदर हमारे भी यही सोच है। लेकिन इस कठिन रास्ते से तो गुजरना पड़ेगा, ये अंदर के शैतान को तो मारना पड़ेगा। यही वजह है कि मोहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने जब फतह मक्का हो गया तो आपने फरमाया, रिजाना मिनल जिहादिल असगर इला जिहादिल अकबर। आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया कि अब जो है हम बड़े जिहाद की तरफ जाएंगे। तो आपके जो कंपेनियंस थे उन्होंने पूछा कि भाई बड़ा जिहाद कौन? आपने कहा, अंदर के डेविल को मारना, ये ग्रेट स्ट्रगल है। एंड ऑफ कोर्स इट इज अ ग्रेट स्ट्रगल। तो बहुत अच्छा रहा ये स्वामी जी, थैंक यू सो मच। अब हम जो पॉइंट्स डिस्कस करेंगे, we have talked about these points, and I think I'm going to include uh, in this panel Brother Steve and Ghafoor Alvi Sahab and Tanveer and Nasir. तनवीर, तुम भी आ जाओ, यहाँ कुर्सी लेके बैठ जाओ। So what was the first point and who's going to initiate it? Let's go to Brother Steve. आप ऐसा करें, इखलाक भाई आप कहीं और बैठ जाएं, तुम भी कहीं और बैठ जाओ बेटा, शाबाश। गफूर भाई आप उधर चले जाएं। नहीं आप इधर ही बैठे रहें। हैं? अरे नहीं यार, आप गफूर भाई आप उधर चले जाएं, तनवीर आप उधर चले जाएं। So what was the first point? Bilal लिखो. What was the first point?
Gosh, I think really the key from the first point was expression, publicizing your love for God. Don't publicize it. This is to do with the heart. If you have the love within your heart, keep it there. And a true Sufi, their expression of love is through devotion, through dedication, not publicizing that expression through bodily actions, and keep talking about love.
Yeah.
Keep saying with different sweet words.
And it's rational, isn't it, Brother Steve?
Yeah.
One guy is just,
It's
is just talking about it. I love you so much. I love you this. And he's not doing anything practically. And the other guy is dedicated.
yes.
He's doing something good,
Yeah.
which will benefit the beloved.
Yes.
Obviously, that person is the one who has genuine love. If you just talk about it, just verbalize it, it doesn't mean you really love somebody. That's very rational, I think.
Yes. Yeah. And as you were saying, it wastes it as well. We should preserve that love, preserve that as an energy in our heart, rather than just blurting it out everywhere. And very much like the approach to spirituality, it's a practical approach. And we should be practically showing love, not just by words and expressions. It should be through, if we want to express our love for our Lord, as we've been told many times, the only way we can please the Lord and show love to the Lord is if we spread this message.
Yeah.
And we find the loving souls in all corners of the world.
True.
This is how we express our love for Lord,
Very true.
not by any outer worship. We're far beyond outer worship, aren't we? We're far
True.
beyond rituals and
True.
prayings, and we have a practical.
We do none of them.
No. No, we should be way above, way above.
Yeah.
And it's, many times. I mean, at the end of the Mass, certainly, I don't know about any other sects in Christianity, but after Mass, the priest always tells you to go in peace, love and serve the Lord.
Wow.
That's what the last words you hear in the church is go in peace to love and serve the Lord.
Love and serve the Lord. Wow.
So now we know the practical way that we can do this, and
Yes.
we should be beyond words,
Any other expression?
empty words.
Yeah.
So I think there was a wonderful point for us, and the fact of that we should be bringing out the best in people. I think that's a beautiful point.
Yeah.
As a Sufi, our company and our presence should be bringing out the best in people, and people should want to be in our company, especially when we're out on mission work and we're talking about our mission and our message. Then people should feel comfortable with us. We should behave in the right manner, and before anybody else joins in, about the reactions as well to anger. If somebody's showing anger or talking in a negative or harsh way like people do, then we shouldn't react in that same way. We should show them our good side.
Yeah.
Don't show them the same anger, and through that example that we're showing of not expressing anger and just calming the situation down and explaining what, as much as we can. If it just carries on, then it should be you go your way and I go my way. This is our message. If you don't like it, then that's, we're just raising awareness.
Yeah.
Please observe. Please look further into it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. We're not going to argue about it and show each other anger. You show me anger, I show you more anger. You shout, I shout louder. I mean, it's not going to get anywhere. It's not going to get us anywhere. So I think this is all about expressions, and the first few points was really wonderful. If you,
I would like to add something. Like we were just discussing how to explain to other people about our mission. Let me give you one example from Sarkar's speech. This is the opening of Sarkar's speech. Whenever Sarkar spoke, these words were the opening of Sarkar's speech. Number one, if Sarkar has been to that place before, Sarkar will say, I have been to this city before. इस शहर में पहले भी आना हुआ. The purpose of coming is not to criticize anybody, is not to criticize any government, is not to dishearten any sect or any group of people. In every city, in every locality, in every country, there are people of love, people of heart. And I have come here to deliver the message of my heart to their hearts. I'm not here to criticize any government or to criticize or dishearten any particular religious group of people, but to deliver the message of love from my heart to other hearts. Look at the beauty of this message. No criticism, no disheartening, no negativity. So much humility in these words. I have come to deliver the message of my heart to your hearts. किसी हुकूमत के खिलाफ नुक्ता चीनी नहीं है, किसी फिरके की दिल आज़ारी नहीं है. हर शहर में, हर मुल्क में, हर मोहल्ले में दिल वाले होते हैं. दिल का पैगाम दिल वालों को पहुंचाना मकसद. This is beautiful. We should do the same.
Garshamaraba. A really amazing speech today. And it started off, and I find it very relatable, especially the first in the expression of love. And growing up, I saw it often that certain people, when they say when they're speaking about something, and they would say, great names, great expressive words to describe one thing. And later on, I found out that they were, today they don't even belong to Sarkar. They don't even have anything for Sarkar. And on many occasions, you see people do that. They use big words, just trying to get to the name. And I used to think that, why am I not saying these words instinctively when I try to say Sarkar's name? Is there something wrong? Like maybe I don't love Sarkar enough. And this is the way I started thinking. Anyway, growing up and listening to you in the lectures, I realized that these words and all of these things, they don't matter, because the love of anything, and here we are talking about the Lord, is in the heart. It doesn't need to be expressed because that's all show off. And then you see it when you realize and you sit and speak to people that all of these things that they do, and we still do it. It's all show off, and it's all verbology. And when we see people on the TV, especially mullahs and scholars, and those people that we speak to on the internet, oftentimes we're speaking about Prophet Muhammad. And the usual norm is that when they say Prophet Muhammad's name, they say Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then some people want to, so they say another 10 words before and after, just trying to say the Prophet's name. And when speaking, now you're talking about Prophet Muhammad, you want to address the Prophet and then move on to the point. You don't realize those things in speech. And sometimes if you miss the peace be upon him or sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they start typing, oh, this is blasphemy, you don't love the Prophet. And they're completely missing the lecture, the complete point. And they've made these things a grave, there's such a big misconception that you have to say so many things and flower your speech with great words just to express your love of the Prophet. And the issue is that because people don't truly have the know-how and the method of loving the Prophet, they do these things. And Sarkar very clearly said and gave the example of a husband and wife, a boyfriend and a girlfriend. When they say I love you to one another, they're constantly saying I love you, I love you, I love you, but they're saying it from the tongue. And love has nothing to do with the tongue, love has to do with the heart. It's such a beautiful point. Sarkar said that those people that say I love you from the tongue, they're actually hypocrites. And this is how Sarkar explained that you have to learn how to make your heart respond. And then what you say with your heart and what you're saying with the tongue, when it's one thing, that's when you are truly explaining what you mean. And we see this every single day, even in our own close circles, that when we're at expos, it becomes a competition that who is going to express their love for Sarkar the most. And again,
that's not good.
Ji.
Yeah, you have to mend our ways now.
Ji. What we're trying to achieve is to give the other individual Sarkar's message. Now, we don't know whether they're a loving soul or a hateful soul, but our target is to take the message to the loving souls and deliver it to them. We don't need to flower it, we just need to give it to them, and we need to be in the same shoes as the other person. How were we initially convinced? Sarkar gave us the message of the opening of the heart, and today our faith, we know what our faith is today. So we need to treat the other person in the same manner, and we need to make sure that we are, and every single person comes from a different ideology, especially in the West. We have Christians, and then within the Christians they have different sects. And in the West we also have people that are atheists, and then the atheists, someone is a Scientologist. They believe in science. So it's a complete, it's an art getting to know the other person and then delivering Sarkar's message to every individual. And that's what the concentration should be, not on the flowering and trying to express your love. That's not the point. The point is trying to make them feel the same love of Sarkar as you do. And how did that happen? It's when Sarkar's energy went within us. That energy speaks for itself. And I think that's what the aim should be. And the second point was...
But let me give an example of what you just said.
Ji, please.
There is a bakery in Yorkdale Mall in Toronto. One day we were just passing by that cake shop, and there was a lady, she was holding a tray, and she was asking everybody to taste it. So we tasted it, and it was really good pastry. And next time we went to Yorkdale Mall, we were looking for that shop. Where is that shop? Why? Because the pastry we tasted was really nice. This is why we're looking for the shop now.
Wow.
Because that shop sells that pastry. Similarly, give people the message. Don't yet talk about Sarkar, how great Sarkar is. Give them the message. And when the message goes down in their heart, they will look for the cake shop.
Wow.
They will look for Sarkar Gaur Shahi. What do you think? Oh, what do you say about expression of love at Tanveer?
Gaur Shahi Marhaba. Mm, Rightly, Sayyidi, as
Ji,
Gaur Shahi Marhaba.
Gaur Shahi.
Ji Sayyidi, the way you explained this to us, everyone realizes, those who are, mm, striving in the path of love, as soon as one is initiated in this path, the devil also in us, in the nafs, gets active, and it compels us to do something that leads to like doing verbalizing, or this kind of energy gets increased. But mm, love, he or she comes to realize that yes, I'm doing some kind of show off, and I'm not proving it with my. And the point that you explained, that those who verbalize or those who express their love only like limiting it to their lip service, and not putting it into their action, or not proving it by their deeds. So, in fact, what they are doing, they are consuming the amount of energy they have gathered in their heart that's been given to them by their spiritual master, by Sarkar. So it's a kind of a negative. Obviously, it's a negative attribute, and devil, compels us, or somehow, in a very tricky way, takes us to such a position that where we feel that if I do not show myself, oh, I'm going to be let down. So this is a very important point. As a Sufi, like Sufi has to he has to conceal himself, or conceal his feelings inside. He has to keep intact the feelings of love in his heart, and that amount of love, the amount of energy that he has gathered, or it's being given to his heart, he utilizes through his actions, through his deeds. As they say that deeds are better than words. So we have to prove. And Sarkar has also clearly mentioned it in his book Deen Ilahi, that those who say by word of mouth that I love you, they are hypocrites. Love has to do with heart. So
All right, thank you,
this
Tanveer
is
bhai.
the expression
Rahul
of
bhai,
love.
what's your take on this?
Okay.
Expression of love through words.
Okay, Baba. As we learned today, that preserve your love. If you have any in your heart, don't express it, because if you expressing it means using up your energies, and you're in a way you are losing that amount of love. Number two, the most important thing is that when you express by words, in the understanding of God, God thinks that He is content with that amount of love. So He does not
So you're inviting God to test you.
to test you. Yeah. But you are inviting Him to test you. So it's better that you have love, preserve it in your heart. And I still remember in the early days, Sarkar always said to everybody,
Mhm.
कि लोगों के दरमियान रहो और अपना राज छुपा के रखो.
Oof.
ये यानी
Say
सर
it in English.
ये मैं एग्जैक्ट वर्डिंग में नहीं बता सकूंगा.
Keep a low profile.
Yeah, keep a low profile and hide your what you have achieved inside.
Yeah.
Don't express
Don't
it.
blow your trumpet.
Yeah, don't blow it. Always, I mean, to every newcomer, Sarkar always said this. That, अपना राज छुपा के रखो. यानी what you have obtained inside, keep it hiding. Don't show it off.
Don't show off.
Don't show off. Yeah.
Right. That's good. So number one, expression of love will consume a lot of your positive energies, which will mean maybe by expression of your love, one day you will have used up all your positive energies and back to square one. One day you will say, I'm empty inside, no more energy left, right? So you're using up the divine energy, and you're using more divine energy by expression of your love, then it is being generated inside the heart. Number two, when you make your love known to public, your personal relationship with God, which should be covered, which should not be disclosed. It's between you and God. Therefore, you should always preserve this very unique relationship with God. And whatever amount of love that you have in your heart for God shouldn't be expressed, shouldn't be disclosed. The moment you disclose how much you love God, you're actually indirectly inviting God to test your love. And when God tests your love, maybe the love will go forever, it will never come back. What do you think? So, we are not going to use word holiness for Younus AlGohar. Okay? This is official. On no document, nowhere, we're going to use this word, His Holiness. Let them have the activation of the heart. And then the heart will tell them who we are. What do you think about this? So, it is official now, but Shahid, no document should contain this word, His Holiness. No, don't say it. Why? Because our mission is to bring people to unification and love. Our mission is not to, be known as His Holiness. This should not be our personal agenda. Sufism is not about personal agenda. Sufism is all about divine agenda. So we're not going to use this word, His Holiness. You can call me Sufi Master, which is even better, right? Okay. So what was the third point, Brother Steve? Go ahead. Mhm.
It's a very fine line and a delicate one as well when we're giving the message or we're delivering a speech. Because some people can come, as you were saying, people's natures as well, what they're used to. They maybe think that's showing off, that you're expressing the experiences you had and the help that you've had and the changes that you've had in your life. I think that's very important that we do that, especially to Western people. They want to know, what's the difference? Why should I do this? Why should I walk on this path? How's it going to change me? So we shouldn't be scared of that. Maybe people will get that confused. Expressing the love you have for, God, you have a relationship with God, how you feel. But it's not just showing off to say that I had a very empty feeling, was wandering here and there, but once I found His Holiness Garshay and I found this path, I felt more empowered, I felt more awakened.
You can say that.
Yeah, yes, and
That's
people
entirely for mission.
right. So people
That's different.
should know that balance.
Yeah, that's very
Oh,
good.
you're showing off. He's just talking about himself. He should be talking. I always talk about, we shouldn't think like that, should we?
No.
It should be, we're not up there, we're not talking about ourselves and promoting ourselves.
No, you're
We're
giving
saying,
them an example.
right, yeah.
Your personal experience.
Yes, yeah.
Because we will always be inspired by what you have gone through and
Right.
how you achieved.
Yes.
This is spiritualization.
So I think this is important.
Yeah,
People shouldn't,
that's definitely okay.
they shouldn't
There's
just
nothing wrong with it.
grab this and say, oh no.
I often sometimes tell my stories to people,
Yeah.
share my stories so that people can
Yes. Yeah.
take inspiration from that.
So it's very important to be
Well,
given.
that should be allowed.
Yeah.
There should be no problem.
Um,
That's perfectly fine.
but I think the other points are about the anger
Right.
when I touched on. Do you want to expand on that?
It was in regards to bad people that are very angry. They have, and they do, and we all experience it, have the ability to bring out the worst in you. We see that very often. No matter how good, no matter how good-natured person you are, when you face someone that is very vile, is swearing, there's a certain point that you can take it, and then there's definitely a point that you break, and you'll be exhibiting the same level of lowliness as the other person. We already know that. We learned in the Western Sufi course that regardless of what the other person does, we must keep our character intact. And there were many examples given. And not only that, the other angle is that a true Sufi is one around whom even the bad people, those who have bad attributes, a bad nature, they are forced to, and they are compelled.
They feel obliged.
Absolutely. They feel obliged to change their normal routine of behavior, their normal character. And that is done when, regardless of how the other person is treating you day in, day out, every single day of the week, every week of the month, you maintain your level of character. And there shall come a day, God willing, that the other individual too, they will understand that I have been doing this and I've been treating the other person so bad. I should start changing my character. And then you'll see that when such a character changes their way of life, of their routine character, then other people that see this person, they will obviously be even more inspired. And you're changing an entire city, entire villages at the same time by keeping your character intact. And we hear this, I think most people think that it's okay, it's probably for the elite of the elite. But this is the knowledge that we need to apply within our circles, within ourselves, and even with the people that are sitting here at our workplaces. It won't work until you try it, until we start fighting our tendencies, our own, what was that word that was used for nafs amara used?
Negative psyche?
The impulse.
Oh, the impulse.
And especially people part of our movement. And I remember when you explained that Sarkar said that there will be a day when we take this mission, and before people even start listening to the message, they will be looking at the way we talk, the way we walk. And that day has arrived.
Yeah.
And we've witnessed that in the past few events, where people are looking at how we talk to one another.
Yeah.
When we are walking, the style with which we are walking, the style with which we have put the turban on, people are looking at that and observing that, and they will base mission regardless of how amazing it is. They will base it on the way we conduct ourselves, the way we look physically, the way our physical appearance is.
Yeah.
It's very important, and we're already seeing it at our workplace. When they come and see how we treat one another, they don't care about how lovely the food is, how tasty the food is. They're going to say, you don't treat each other, we're not going to come back here again. And we're seeing that. So we need to take these things in our workplace. These are things that are very serious, and you can be angry, you can be annoyed. Maybe you had a fight with another person, then you go into the workplace and then you're fighting with another person. What are you doing? You're not only damaging your own self, you're damaging the workplace. If you're at the expo, if you're at an event, you might be exhibiting anger for no reason or for a reason, regardless of how good it is, but you're damaging yourself and the mission. So these are things every single individual here sitting in this room, watching live, those people that are not associated with this mission, it applies to every single individual, because it makes you, your society, a better place. It is very It speaks volumes in every way. So it's very important that we understand this. It has so many different angles for it to be understood from. Uh, be it anger. When you are angry, don't exhibit your anger. If somebody is exhibiting their anger, take it. What will happen if you reply? Will they calm down when you show even greater anger? Then we're seeing this. Oh, a certain person is very angry. I think we all should team up and show him who can be more angry. It's silly. It's stupid.
Anger
And
competition.
anger, it's literally an anger competition. It's not going to get you anywhere. And I've seen this on the cricket field. The bowler is really angry for no reason, showing their might and might, and you're going to say, "Oh, you're a lovely bowler. Please don't get me out." And immediately they melt. So we need to learn from what we see around us. We need to learn from what we exhibit in, say, these characters. We need to learn from what we hear in the discourse, in the lectures, and we need to apply it into our characters. All of us. It's very essential in when we're in the office, when we're at an expo, when we're at an event, when we're at our workplaces, at the restaurant, wherever we may be. And as Sayyidi has explained, we're a Sufi not from 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Sufi is a lifestyle. You're a Sufi around the clock. This is who you are. This is who you are in the cricket ground, in the kitchen, at the restaurant, in the workplace, at the event, at the expo.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. If you're a good Sufi, you're a good father, a good mother, a good brother, a good sister, and the list goes on. So I literally implore all people who are in this movement, in the universal Sufi order, in this organization, to exhibit these teachings in your character. Where I am wrong, they should be able to remind me. We should be able to constructively criticize one another. Like, I noticed this thing in the private, obviously, not in front of everyone. That I noticed that when this happened, you have a shortcoming there. So control this, okay? Because we are missionaries. We are the flag bearers of this mission. When we go out, if the flag is torn, what will we be showing? We are walking and talking flag bearers of this mission. So we need to make sure that the flag that we are bearing is clean and it's clear for everybody to see. And that is our characters.
What was the fourth point, Brother Steve? You were writing it down. Was there just 3 points?
That's it.
Oh, yes.
What is it?
Respect
Yeah,
genuine.
Oh, yes. Ghaffur bhai, how do you handle this situation where there's somebody is really angry and the anger is directly aimed at you? How do you respond, or how do you resolve?
I try my best to be calm, but sometimes
You stay calm or calm them down?
no, try to calm myself first.
Stay calm.
But
Keep cool.
try my best. Sometimes if it is persistent, then I also get
Angry.
angry.
What about you, Tanveer?
You say, at times
When we play cricket, we make a lot of fun of you. How do you feel?
I enjoy
I
it.
try to ignite you, but you show humility.
No, I began to enjoy it.
बड़ा बगारत है यार.
Thank you, man.
Right. Okay, now we're going to ask Swamiji, and I expect that something really great will come from Swamiji, because Hindu spiritualists are expert in cleansing of the lower self, in taking care of the inner devil. Sarkar said it. So, Swamiji, tell us, how do we diffuse the anger? Somebody is angry with us and we're under attack. How do we first keep ourselves calm And then after having maintained our sanity, how do we calm the other person down? What's the resolve? How do we do it?
First, we can see that that fellow is angry.
Yes,
Uh,
he's visible.
majority peoples are angry due to unknown,
Without reason.
not reality. They does not realize reality. They have no sufficient knowledge, so those are angry with us. So we must first see that he is calculating ourselves as per their knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So let go. They are measuring ourselves as per their knowledge. It's their duty, and that's part.
Their problem.
It is not our part.
So how do we do?
Allowed.
Allow them.
No touch in heart, in our mind, in our eyes. Oh, we must smile with.
What if it makes them more angry? What if it makes them more angry?
No,
Murtaza does it.
if more angry,
Then more smile.
no. There is under action. There is under action. This is the best action. Everybody will realize that, oh, he is surrender with me. I am angry and he is surrender with me. Oh, let go. There, feel under, good feel. He is surrender. We must surrender. If he is not right, even though we have to surrender, because
You have a point there. Yeah, he has a point. It's very important. Yeah. So you're actually telling us that when you do this, the message will go to them that he has surrendered to our ego and we are the winner. Right? And their ego will be content. Like, okay. But some people are more demanding. Not just surrender, lick my ass. What will you do then?
there is some our behavior. We have to request that, please, I am ready to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell what is your feelings. Why you angry? I am ready for you. Please tell what is the behind for your angriness. I am ready to hear you, and I will try my level best to solve your all questions.
Swamiji, are you married? Honestly, if you marry, your perspective will change. Because then you will never surrender. But that's really wonderful, Sometimes in most cases, when people are angry, they want to win, And when they see somebody has surrendered, they have this satisfaction, like, yes. And in most cases, it really helps to, seemingly surrender, not really. Do not really surrender to them.
Solution of that only particular for angriness.
Yeah,
At that we have to do drama.
drama,
Drama.
nautanki.
Then we can convince, we can solve his angriness, his solution.
Okay.
What he demands.
Zahir bhai, come here, please. Zahir bhai, tell us, when somebody is angry, when somebody is angry, Like you're distributing leaflets and somebody says, I hate you. You're all bad people. Take your leaflet away. You're this, you're that. How do you cope with a situation like this? How do you remain calm? And how would you come about calming them down?
There was
First tell me, are you a very angry person?
no, not at all.
Really? Wow. पठान तो सारे गुस्से वाले होते हैं.
I used to be very like when I was very young boy. I used to fight a lot. Was a fighter.
You still are a boy.
Okay, nazar mein.
All right.
Uh,
So how do you do it?
To be honest, I will tell you the exact story. It's been happened with me about 3 to 4 times when I do leafleting in a different countries.
Right.
And when we go to a building, I try to check the building. If the main door is open, I go inside. If the door is not open, I don't go inside.
Oh.
So I was doing leafleting.
You're telling us the escape route.
Yeah.
Tell us how to calm yourself down.
So one day I was doing leafleting and a
Yeah?
man with his wife came.
Where?
That was in Eastern Europe,
Okay.
and they were opening their letterbox. So when they opened their letterbox, the leaflet was there. So they throw it on my face,
Oy.
and the leaflet fall down, and I picked it up and I kissed it, and I kept it to my chest.
Okay.
And the man was very angry. He just climbed very fast, and the woman was carrying some vegetable and stuff. So in the corner, she just noticed that what my reaction was. I was very calm. I didn't do anything. And when I was about to go outside from the building, she called, "Excuse me, 1 minute." So I was a bit surprised and a bit scared that she might say that I'll call the police. Why are you leafleting in our building? To me, and she said to me, "Can I have this leaflet?" I said, "Yes, sure." Then she took it and she was starting reading it. And while she was reading it, I start to explain her the mission.
Right.
And the end up was amazed that she took zikr.
Wow.
And there was another story. There was another old lady. I put the leaflet in her house, and she had a very angry dog. The dog glop, 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 glop. So she was disturbed. The old lady was disturbed.
You don't even know how to bark properly.
I learned from Swamiji, but no.
Zaisha, tell us how do you cope with the anger?
Yes.
These are stories about leaflets.
So the lady came out, was very angry. She was very angry.
No, you said
she
the dog
came
was
with us.
angry.
Yeah, but she was disturbed. So she came out with a stick that she was trying to
To
hit me with a stick.
beat you up?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And when she came out, she threw the leaflet and she said in something in her language, like maybe abusive or something like that. But I didn't go away, and she was keep saying, and I was trying to go back to get the leaflet because she threw it on the. So anyway, I went there, and when I went there, I tried to explain her that please let me take the leaflet back. And she was very angry. She was very old. She was standing like this, and she was trying to hit me. And I finally grabbed the leaflets and I picked it up and I kissed the leaflet as I usually do and kept it on my chest, and I just came down to week. On the way back, I saw her was walking with her dog, and she gave me a smile.
Ah,
And I gave her a smile and said hello.
Okay.
And just passed by. So if in mission is different thing, but I usually try my best to, if there is someone in our own people, they're angry with each other.
mm,
So I try to, make them cool down by saying that, look, this is Shaitan is doing between our people to ignite the anger and just to fight with each other.
mm,
But sometime, like if there is, as you said, the anger is genuine, we accept it. Like I went to Karachi cuisine and I just touched a vegetable with my hands. I didn't know because I was not working there, and Brother Steve saw me
okay.
and he was angry. But I realized it was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I straight away I said to him, sorry, Brother Steve. It's my mistake. And I will make sure I will not do it again. So the anger is genuine. We have to respect it.
Yeah.
So these things we need to adopt in our character, and hopefully will change our life. So there is weaknesses in all of us. Sometime I mention to all my fellow friends that we all are a patient, and MFI is like a hospital. So the treatment is the treatment is going on. Some people need a paracetamol, so Malik is providing them paracetamol. But sometimes someone need an urgent operation. So then Malik operation on them, like take a nice class. Surgery, yes. So this is all we all have weaknesses in our nufus. We all have these defaults and faults in ourselves. But we are very hopeful, and as we compare to ourselves like 10 years back, there's a lot of improvement, a lot of improvement in our people. Especially the improvement which I saw in Naeem Shah is wonderful.
Naeem Shah?
Naeem Shah. He used to angry too much, Now he's very cool. The difference I saw in Nadeem Bhai is amazing.
Really? Nadeem Bhai?
Nadeem Bhai.
Oh, wow.
Nadeem Bhai used to angry just for nothing. And believe me, nowadays he changed a lot.
It's getting old.
सरकार का बहुत कर्म है, आपका लोगों का जो है उन पर बहुत एहसान.
What about Anwar Bhai?
Anwar Bhai used to get very long, and no, he's very meek, very humble. I mean, he still has little bit. He's very changed, very improved. I've seen improvement in Faisal Bhai.
Faisal.
I mean, he used to be very angry and fighting, but no, he's very. When I see him, he's smiling.
He still shows anger in Khafi.
In Khafi is okay. So there should be like someone in, especially in the staff of Karachi Cuisine in Halwapuri House, like Sanjay Dutt, to give them a love japi. If there is a fight, oh come on, man.
Who is Sanjay
Give me a love. वो एक फिल्म में जो है वो मैजिक वाली जपी वाला प्यार वाली जपी दे दो उसको, यानी कोई ऐसा हो कि जो है वो ये काम करे, बनिस्बत ये कि वो किसी का साइड ले और भी जो है फासले बढ़ाए. और कदूरतें बढ़ जाए और दुश्मनी बढ़ जाए उनमें, कोई ऐसा बंदा हो कि भाई वो दोनों को बिठाए और बात यहाँ तक ना आए और उधर ही हल हो जाए मसले, कोई जो छोटी मोटी मसाइल हो वही पर हल हो जाए तो बेहतर है और प्यार मोहब्बत बढ़े, क्योंकि हमारा जो पैगाम है ये प्यार मोहब्बत का है। अगर जो है हम खुद ऐसे रहेंगे तो लोग तो करेक्टर को देखते, वो तो हमारा, जब हम किसी प्रोग्राम में जाते हैं तो पाँव से ऊपर तक उठना बैठना हर चीज़ वो नोट करते हैं, हमको नहीं मालूम लेकिन वो देखते हैं। हम तो इजी ले लेते हैं कि भाई ये ओके बस, लेकिन लोग जो है, जैसे कि हमारा मिशन अभी इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी में जा रहा है, डिफरेंट रिलीजन्स में, यहूदियों में, ईसाइयों में और वेस्टर्नाइज सोसाइटीज़ में हम जा रहे हैं, तो हमको जो है ये चीज़ें अडॉप्ट करनी होगी। तो जैसे ही यहाँ से इंस्ट्रक्शन आते हैं उन इंस्ट्रक्शन को आदमी लिख के तावीज़ बना दे कि भाई बस ऐसे ही करना है, तो तब जो है वो कामयाबी मिलेगी हमको और सरकार का और भी करम होगा और भी नज़र होगा और हमारे जो किरदार है बेहतर से बेहतर होते जाएंगे।
थैंक यू जायशा, थैंक यू सो मच, वंडरफुल। मियां साहब आप कुछ बोलेंगे अंग्रेजी में? आ जाए। अंग्रेजी में नहीं आता तो पंजाबी में बोल, कोशिश करें अंग्रेजी, जहां खत्म हो जाए फिर पंजाबी शुरू, हाइब्रिड बना लें इसको। Because you are in the international team.
In our great mission of Sarkar Gohar Shahi, divine love. So we need, first of all, when we present our mission, so our personal character need a very sophisticated, and we try present our mission with nice words,
Mhm.
and we see the next person, what kind of the personality, and what is the, we get awareness about the person, what is the weakness of the person.
Mm.
If we see somebody shows angers in his behavior,
Mhm.
so we can bring in our behavior very calm condition, very calm behavior. So give them present our mission with very humbleness.
अब आप पंजाबी में शुरू हो जाए।
जी, तो मिशन को बयान करने के लिए मेरा ख्याल है कि सबसे पहले हमें जो सरकार की जो तौफीक मिली होती है, सरकार की मोहब्बत है, मेरा ख्याल है कि उसके सहारे से, यानी जब हम बात करते हैं सरकार का नाम लेके, तो सरकार की जो मोहब्बत है हमारे वो अल्फाज से अदा हो के जब यानी नेक्स्ट पर्सन तक जाएगी, तो मैं समझता हूँ कि उसके असरात भी होते हैं। और सामने वाला अगर यानी किसी भी तरह का, किसी भी कैटेगरी का यानी कोई बंदा है, तो उसको राम करने के लिए अक्सर औकात मैंने देखा है कि आपके वो जो जज्बात हैं जो सरकार की तरफ से हो के यानी अल्फाज की अदायगी में अगले बंदे तक जाते हैं, तो उसके असरात से वो बंदा जो है वो बात सुनने के लिए काफ़ी हद तक यानी जो है वो राज़ी हो जाता है। तो बहुत सारे मौके पे यानी ये चीज़ जो देखने में आई है कि लोगों ने इस चीज़ को बड़े अच्छे तरीके से सुना, मिशन को, और सरकार की तस्वीर से, सरकार की जो तालीम है उससे मुतासर हो के हमने लोगों को देखा कि फौरी उसी वक्त यानी जो है वो सरकार की तस्वीर को उन्होंने चूमा। तो ये बात बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हमें अपने इखलाक पे और हमें अपने जज्बात पे जो है वो कंट्रोल जो है, सामने कोई भी सिचुएशन हो तो उसको हमने अपने जज्बात को कंट्रोल रखते हुए जो है ना अपना मेन जो हमारा टारगेट है उसको अचीव करने की कोशिश करनी है। गौर से मरहबा।
क्रिएट नहीं करता था, बहुत सारी चीज़ें किसी ने गलत भी कह दिया तो इग्नोर करता था, हमेशा यानी कूल रहा हूँ। लेकिन पिछले 2-3 सालों से यानी देखा है मैंने कि एंगर बढ़ गया है, यानी बजाय तरक्की आने की तनज़्ज़ुल ये, या तो फिर मुझे ऐसा महसूस होता अंदर पहले एंगर था, एक्सप्रेस नहीं करता था, अब एक्सप्रेस करने लगा हूँ। पहले कभी इतना यानी रिटेलिएट नहीं किया, कितनी भी कोई ज़्यादती कर ले हमेशा चुप रहा है, लेकिन अब कोई अगर यानी गलत बात करता है ना, यानी शदीद गुस्सा, बहुत ज़्यादा, अब गुस्सा आने लगा है।
And tell me, how angry a person I am. Start with Brother Steve. How angry a person I am.
Like a random, out of moods, petty kind of things. But
No?
the anger is always related to either, I would say that you're angry that people are not, how can I put it in the right way? People are not respecting or valuing what they've got and what they should keep, and I think that's what could make you have some anger, but not out of petty kind of reasons.
Same question goes to Irfan. Tell me how angry a person I am, and be very honest. Because I want to preach only what I want to practice. If I tell you do not be angry, I should have this attribute in me that I am able to cope with anger. If I don't have that thing in my own self, how can I preach to others? So I really want to know how angry a person I am.
Gosh, Marwa. Since we are attaching with Sufi Master Younus AlGohar, and it's been a long time, I never see you be
Unreasonable anger.
unreasonable without definitely there is a reason behind about the mission or cause. So I don't think so. I see you angry in regards of mission, not due to your
Any personal reason?
no, not due to personal
Really?
reasons. Yep, that's my observation.
And how do I cope with somebody else's angry?
I always observe like you are very polite and very humble, very polite. Always deal the people with politeness. Yep. And your anger is really genuine anger.
Have you ever seen me angry?
Yeah,
I think you haven't. If you
multiple
have.
times.
You have?
Yes.
Okay. Zaid bhai, aap batao. खैर मैं जैसे बता दूं, आपने मुझे देखा तो है ना
जी मालिक, हमने
गुस्से में?
बिल्कुल गुस्से में देखा है। और मैं तो आप यानी ये बता दूं कि जब एक दिन हमारी गलती थी, मैं और फेस दोनों गलत फील्डिंग कर रहे थे क्रिकेट में, जो आपका वो गुस्सा देखा था, वो अभी भी जब मुझे याद आते तो मेरा जिस्म कांप जाता है।
नहीं
यानी वो जो है वो, क्योंकि गलती हमारी थी जेन्युइन। और आजिजी का वो मैंने जो सीन देखा था स्पेन में, उस वक्त मैंने सब
वो कौन सा वाक़या है?
यानी हमारी लोगों की गलती होती है। तो हम कभी-कभी जो है वो क्रिकेट कोई शॉट मारता है आपको लग जाता है। आपने नहीं किया, यानी हम आते हैं वो अपनी जो आदत है कि भाई मन ले आपको, आप कहते हैं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं, ठीक सब ठीक है सब ठीक। तो अगर पर्सनली होता तो वही पर्सनली नहीं, पर आपके साथ याद से हुई अटैच नहीं है वाली।
All right, that's it for today. We will come back tomorrow with more points on ministerial grooming. These points that we discussed today, about 3-4 points. Number one was the love of the Lord that you have in your heart should be preserved, and you preserve it by not translating it into any verbal expression, right? Preservance of love in the heart is very important for a number of reasons, and we discussed 2 reasons why we are not supposed to, express our love, why we're not supposed to verbalize the intimate relationship with God. Number one, when we do express our love for God in words, we're actually consuming a lot of positive energy, which is very hard to come by. Therefore, it is very important and crucial for our spiritual progression that we preserve love in the heart, and we should not express our love in words. There are many other ways of expressions, and those different ways of expressions are even more benefiting for you through devotion, right? How much devotion you have for the Lord. In order to prove how devoted you are, you will take this message of love and peace to more and more people, right? Bringing more and more people in the fold of love. And then this devotion should be regular. There should not be any irregularity in this. Like you did it once, and then after this one-time exhibition of devotion, you had a gap of 6 months or a year. You have to be consistent. Dedication. I'm not asking you to dedicate your entire life. Dedicate few hours every day. When there is nothing to do, make a record of those hours. Like, I was supposed to dedicate these 3 hours every day, and I haven't done anything in the last 2 months. So now I have 60 hours of dedication. Do you want me? Dedication is very important. Dedicate yourself to the mission as much as you can. Determination. No matter how many hurdles are there, no matter how many angry people you encounter when you are on duty, on mission, you want to cope with them with calmness, politeness, and your eyes should be set on your goal, which is above all. If you think you are humiliated by somebody, embrace humility. If you embrace humility, and by virtue of embracing humility, the hurdle is removed, and the way is paved for you to deliver your message to the world, then love this humiliation. Embrace humility in order to pave way for the love to reach out to the deserving souls. Put your spiritual life, your spiritual growth, your relationship with God on top of priority. We have our own desires, our spiritual desires. Like I want to show respect, I want to do this, I don't want to turn my back when I'm walking in front of him. These are your personal desires. But you must give priority to the mission, right? You desire to do something which will have an adverse effect on people who are sitting there for mission. And if you keep doing it and the people get really upset, what nonsense are you doing? So you're actually causing loss to a lot of people. So give topmost priority to missionary work, to your personal gains, to your personal desires. Like you want to respect me, but if you respect me in such a way which appears to be, peculiar to some people, and this can cause confusion in their mind, don't do it, because your priority should be mission, not display of emotions. We don't have to display our emotions in public. It's strictly clung to priority of mission. This is very important. So I end on this note today. Tomorrow we will come with more points and more wisdom from Gita. It was a wonderful discourse, Swamiji. May God bless you. See you tomorrow.